Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, viewers. Welcome to the next installment of the Gillingham Giants. Thank you to this commenter who let me know I was pronouncing Gillingham wrong. Apparently, it's a g sound like when you say goat, so it's Gillingham, not Gillingham, like I was saying. So thank you very much. If you have any other phonetical advice or pronunciations I'm getting wrong, please leave a comment and let me know. I'll try to correct myself. As English is not my first language, so I'll probably make some mistakes along the way. But we are now at the beginning of the Vanarama National South season. As you can see on the right hand side, a bit of a spoiler, so we'll just get straight into the schedule and see what has happened since you were gone. We had a easy preseason. I just got a couple games together to make sure we are fit and ready to go. And the season began on the 8th of August 2026 against Havant and Waterville, and I thought the fans on the board were like, we're going to get smashed. So I thought we'll get smashed. Luckily, we did win a game, which gives me hope for the rest of the season. We beat Havant and Waterville 2-1. Gregory and Spokes actually with a pen. And then they had a goal disallowed in the 89th. Then there was another highlight. They actually scored and wasn't disallowed this time. And I went panicking. I thought I'm going to get FM'd. We're going to draw the first game of the season. I went like like five at the back, five in midfield, just parking the bus, getting our way, trying not to concede, and we held out for a 2-1 win. Then we played Oxford City, who are not highly rated from what I'm aware, and we lost 2-0. Not an overall great performance. We had chances, to be fair, but Gregory was not on job, as you can see. A 6.3, very poor. Very poor indeed. Then we played Horsham, and we lost 4-2. Well, we got two goals in that game. Shitu did pick up a knock. But as long as we score and we're kind of competing, it's not too bad. And until the goals came in the dying embers of the game, we actually in it until the 70th minute. So fatigue and complacency crept in and all that stuff. But it gives me hope. It gives me hope. They played Hampton and Richmond. We actually won that game. Oggy scoring in the third minute was quite crucial, kind of got into their heads, and Luis Fernandez got himself sent off, which helped us massively. As you can see, he's probably the best player. He probably would be the best player at club. I mean, he's getting paid nearly $500 a week. And today we're playing Malden and Tripty. I'm not aware how good they are. The 22nd in the league currently. If we quickly just have a look. Apologies. Quickly, yeah. So they had a terrible start to the season. They drew a slough and now they're playing us. Hopefully we can capitalise on their poor form. Before we get to that, let's get to transfer history real quick. We had one player leave. Kian Taylor, goalkeeper. He's not rated by the Stars, but he played well in game and he was 6'8", so I thought, nice, good goalkeeper. Decides to leave. I mean, he's getting paid a proper wage, £85 a week. Horsham, were they not? Yeah, they're in our league, so that's going to be fun. Hopefully we can slap him up because that was just unnecessary, leaving us for no reason. So we have Schmid back in goal. As for players that we bought in, we'll start off with Jake Finnerty. He's actually a left back through and through, so we had someone to substitute Nasumbu, and he's more attacking. So he is now the starting left back. And he's compared, if we compare him really quickly, like really quickly, Nasumbu. Like, he is overall a better fullback than Nasumbu. Nasumbu naturally is obviously going to be a bit better at defending since he is a centre-back naturally. But yeah, we'll play Finnerty. He's been doing okay, like 6.62 is not the best, but he's not been terrible. So we'll keep it. We'll see maybe Nasumbu works his way back into the team. Jesus Christ. Then we actually signed Kevin Payne Wharton. A young striker, 6'8". I thought, Luke With kind of type striker. His jumping range is not as great. 15, still not bad. Heading of 7, so not ideal. But he's actually technically like a good player, mentally well-rounded. Composure's a bit low, which is lacking. But as off the ball and all that stuff is good. Quite pacey. 6'8", so he'll be like an option off the bench. Hopefully we can develop him. He's only 16 years old on a proper contract. Our facilities probably won't allow us to develop him, but maybe for the game time. He is getting sub appearances, you can see. No goals or assists currently, but when we like want to try something new or just need an option up top, he's always there. Then we have Aodhan Twin. He is the best player of the club now. He's actually getting a proper wage. I was able to get the ball to allow me to offer him one. £240 a week is a lot. It's a lot for our club. But he is the best player, and he's already proven it. 7.17 average rating, 2 goals. No assists as of now, but 2 goals is good. He is actually playing as a defensive midfielder. He's got 11 tacklings, so it's actually helping him. We have not changed the tactic for anyone wondering, but I have been considering, and I'll explain that later. Considering changing the tactic, sorry. Composure is a theme where everyone in our club will have low composure, especially at this level. He's unambitious, which is probably why he came here from the Crystal Palace Youth Academy, but I'm very happy to have him, and he is our best player. Excited to see what the future holds for Twin. Then Zafer Yücel, the first player that has like a double nationality. He is, Turkish as well. I was going to guess by the name. Yücel, maybe? I don't know how, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but he is a centre-back. And he is a big centre-back, a big boy, 6'7", 16 jumping reach, 7 heading, not ideal, but you know what? It's all right. It's good enough to just get the ball away, and maybe from set pieces be a bit of a danger. The staff rate him. They think he is our best centre back and on par with Twin as a good player. He came from Southampton, and to be honest, I was quite excited to sign him. He is actually valued at nearly between £3,000 and £4,500. Not too bad. Defensively, good positioning, good tackling. His marking's a bit poor, so it kind of like it has happened where someone was able to beat him, like pull off his shoulder, and they scored. But he's physically very well rounded as well. Like mentally good. Like I'm very, very excited for him, and hopefully we can keep him for a while, and hopefully we can help him develop. He's lacking consistency. He is ambitious, so he's probably more inclined to stay here. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So for Vanarama National, he has played 4 games, 1 off the bench, 7.12 rating, and he has been very good. And when he doesn't play, we tend to struggle a little bit. Sam O'Hara's next. He was just a player because I wanted some more. There's no wingers. There are better than what we already have, but are willing to join us for like part-time contracts, which is a problem. Sam O'Hara was not one of those players. He was willing to come here. Probably won't get a game. He is just here in case Shitu gets injured. And he sometimes plays on the right. I thought he was a right winger. Turns out he was on the left-hand side, so that was a big mistake from me. But he's got good potential. If anyone wants him, they can have him. He's just there for backup. He probably will end up leaving without playing a game. I was trying to get some loanees, and Chindeyu Sunday was actually like willing to come here for, I believe the contract said work experience, and he came from a team that knocked us out in the FA Cup last season, Bromley. 3-star rated winger, so he is competing with Joe Hill on the right hand side. I must say he looks good physically, well-rounded, good balance, good jumping reach, natural fitness, which doesn't really matter, pace, acceleration's good, off the ball is good, decisions are poor, concentration's poor, composure's good. He can cross the ball. I'm excited for Chichendu Sunday. So far, he's played 1 game, 2 off the bench. As Hill has not been playing badly, so I was trying to figure out a place to put him, and he's not consistent, which is scary. But 6.5 rating, hopefully he can improve. And then finally, we got in No Go. Yeah, okay, let's stick with that. Another right-hand sided player who can also offer Jesus Christ. Fullback. He can just be a winger, a wing back. There we go. That was what I was trying to say. My God. Although defensively he is very poor, very poor. 1 marking, 3 tackling. We probably won't see him in that role. However, he is more of an attacking winger. 7 dribbling, 7 finishing, 7 first touch. Good pace. I thought he's willing to come in for free from Watford. We'll keep him. He's on a non-contract. And he's there, and that's all that we were able to bring in. Transfers are really stupidly hard at this level because either you get there's a lot of good 6'4" players, but none of them want to join. They're always like, "Oh, I'm not coming here unless I have a full contract." Well, and they don't then there's still a lot of players. I put them all on my shortlist. I literally went through all the leagues in England, all the players that were released as youth players or they were just released from the first team, And then if there were six, I would look for all of them, find the ones at 6 foot 4, put on a shortlist, and then try to buy the ones or offer the contracts to ones that are willing to join. You can see there's a lot here that still don't have clubs, but like for instance, Adamu Bakayoko from Alfreton, so he was near this level. He is a striker. His finishing and dribbling is poor, but he is physically very good and will be a good hold-up striker. Oh, he actually is an agent. Well, Neek, who has an agent this level? We are very keen, and he won't join. But anything less than a full-time contract, and it's the same story of every single player, even like the 18-year-olds, like Kennedy. He doesn't look great. Okay, he would join because he's not good. I just put him on there just to have bodies on there. Jake DeGrouchy, he would actually play, not a full-time contract. We'll wait for like more time to pass and they get more desperate, and maybe we can get some of them in. Michael Parker, apparently he's amazing. But we have a lot of centre backs, and he would join, but we had, that's the thing. Like majority of the players will be able to get our centre backs, so I envisage us like going into 5 at the back formation, but it's going to be difficult because there's no way we have a striker good enough to play by themselves. Because obviously we're going to need midfield coverage, and the tactic primarily works on the premise of crossing the ball to a big man in the box. Ideally, two. So in an ideal world, we'll have 5 at the back, 2 wingers, 2 midfielders, and 2 strikers. For those who don't know, you're not allowed that many players on the pitch, including the goalkeeper. And that's what the problem is. So where can we sacrifice? So we sacrifice up top. Our goal conversion rate is not going to be great, and we have 5 strikers, and none of them are good enough to lead the line by themselves. And then in midfield, I don't know if we can play with 1 in the middle, because we're going to get overrun very easily. I was thinking maybe 1 midfielder and then inverted wingers, so they kind of offer coverage in the middle as well when we're defending, which might work, because then we're kind of play like a 4-3-2 of sorts. But then are we still going to be in the wide positions to cross the ball? That's the thing. Like, let me know in the comments what you think about the tactics and how we should go forwards. But currently, if it's not broken, don't fix it. So we're still sticking with the same formation that carried us all the way to where we are now with pretty much the same players. We're going back more on balance because we can't really handle going offensive and attacking. So we're going unbalanced. Also, final piece of information: we have moved stadiums. If we go into facilities, we are now in Polton Athletic Ground. Is the name of the stadium. Capacity 5,000 people. Wow, crazy. Walton are in Western Premier. That's like tier 9, and they have a 5,000 seater stadium, and we're sharing with them. They're quite far away from Gillingham in real life. They're on the opposite side of the country, but also in the south, so I guess it works. But we are renting from Polton. I have also become an icon of the club, so slowly but surely making my way over into the Legends section. If you ask me personally, I think I should be here already, with Kieran, Oggy, and Joe Gregory. Oggy still holds his place in the team, still like firmly like our best attacking player. No doubts, no questions about it. Like he right about the stuff, and by me personally, I think he is the best that we have. He has had a bit of a dip recently. Hopefully we can pick that up today. If we go to team selection, yeah, okay, I think that's our strongest team, quite comfortable, I believe. And okay, let's get the players to warm up. Predictions, score predictions for the game. I'm gonna say we win 1-0. I hope. Because we're playing 2 4-4-2s going against each other. They've had woeful form, we had decent form. Let's capitalize. The fans one, that never works because we don't actually have many fans that turn up to the games, so it seems a bit pointless. It's important to make the most of home advantage. Enjoy the match tonight, going to play your own game. Okay, let's just carry our performance. No one cares. What about if we pump them up? We believe in you. I trust you. You are the best. You're so handsome. You're so amazing. Okay. Come on, Gillingham. It's still a bit weird to call it Gillingham. I was always under the impression it's Gillingham, but it's not a just sound, it's a G. But 32 subscribers, by the way. Thank you very much to everyone who subscribed. I'm just doing it for fun, and it's a nice feeling when that number goes up. It feels nice. Gregory, oh, wow, 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 wee, wow. That definitely did not feel nice. Jesus Christ. On his left foot, I guess his weak foot, but I've never seen a shot be dragged out wide. My God, that was poor. Actually, there's this free kick that went haywire. I forgot who took it. I can't even give you any information about it. If you know what I'm talking about, I'll be very surprised because I haven't provided enough information or detail. But that was a free kick that they were going to do a dummy, and then one guy takes and blasts it to the throw-in from his position. But we're actually defending quite well, intercepting the ball. Spoke's playing well. Gregory flicks it on, but Oggie's not there. Middlehurst knocks it about. Winners, well done. The thing is, with a 4-4-2 where they're playing the way we're playing, we're going to win because we're just bigger. Oh, unlucky. Shitu. Cross. Gregory. Yes! Come on! Gregory with second goal of the season. And I think he's probably going to be starting striker. I always rotate between him and Jaheim and everyone, but Gregory has been consistent, like underappreciated by me, definitely. Lovely finish. Lucky deflection over the top of the goalkeeper. 1-0 to the good. Amazing. I mean, the aim for the season is just not get relegated. Genuinely, mid-table finish, and we are ecstatic. We've been progressing and growing so rapidly that we just need to maintain it for a season. One good cup run this year, and I think we can recover financially and go again and be able to buy some players next season. See, now, what do we say to make sure that complacency doesn't creep in? Oggie's nervous. If I thrash arms and tell him they're not good enough, it might make it worse. Well, he's been playing well. 6.8. Thrash arms, not good enough. Okay, everyone's fired up. It didn't backfire. Well done. Okay, let's go out and finish the game off in style. Or just finish it, just 1-0. I'll be happy. That's my prediction. I hate the leagues where there's like 4 teams that go down. That's a lot of pressure. It's sad when you're down there. Luckily, we're still mid-table, middle of the pack. 14 back post. Unlucky to whoever that was. Subs. Do we make any subs when the 67 minute? Maybe Tones. He's not playing amazing. Hale's not playing poorly actually. He's near yellow. We'll get Sunday. Every day is like Sunday. Wharton can come on. 6'8" beast. And Lafferman can also come on in the wing. A lot of subs. Hopefully they elevate our game and not bring us down. 75th minute. Do we start? I reckon we start time wasting. Some people don't like pausing because they say it's not realistic. I say that's what I say. Yeah, I guess that's all the changes. Maybe no, because we don't want to invite them. Invite the pressure onto us. We're not going to go defensive and back down because we have been the better team based on the highlights and the stats. Shitu, terrible cross. No, how's this happened then? Oh, for goodness sake. Ferdinand. Schmid. Schmid makes himself big and saves it. Come on. Oh my god. How do we put ourselves in such a terrible position defensively? That's really poor, but luckily Schmid saves the day. To be honest, fuck Ian Taylor. He would have let the striker score and rounded him, probably rainbow flicked him in the middle of the fuck Ian Taylor, well done Schmid. The hero, the comeback story of the century. Better than Karius, although Karius never made his comeback story. And we win 1-0. Amazing. To be honest, I'm going to praise outstretched arms. Well done to everyone. Defender. No. Individuals. Schmid. Outstretched arms. If I could give you a hug in the changing room, I would. You did really well. Congratulations. Positively chuffed. Everyone's happy. Big 3 points because I reckon they're going to be relegation candidates, and that's probably a 6-pointer really. Luckily, thanks to the heroics of Schmid, we have managed to get the win. Massive 6 points. I think that today it will be just one game because there's a lot of catch up. I won't be going through a whole season anymore off camera. Praise, yeah, Gregory, you scored a goal, well done. Schmid was the hero near the end. So if you look at the schedule, Apologies. I don't think we will be. I won't be like plowing for next season. Tomorrow's not going to be the end of season review and whatnot. I reckon we're going to take it a bit more slowly. We have 3 cup competitions, and the fixture schedule is quite haram. Um, but yeah, maybe 2 months in between the episodes because we don't want to be here too long. We want to get to Premier League and Champions League and whatnot eventually. So maybe like 2 months per episode, like in between the episodes. I guess that'll be a fair balance. If you have any other suggestions, please let me know. So if you made it this far into the video, thank you very much. Make sure to like and subscribe because you clearly enjoyed the video. Don't know about any question of the day. Maybe we won't. What's your favorite soda? There we go. What's your favorite fizzy drink? A question of the day on the spot, real quick. Mainly because I have a Diet Coke to my right hand side, so what? Why not? And yes, thank you again, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.